Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comments section below. To the surprise of many Nigerians, when the 6 month suspension recommendation by the Ethics Committee was brought forward at the floor of the Senate chamber, not one person, stood up. Not one person supported Senator Natasha. Everyone just, kept quiet and allowed that injustice, to stand. And according to Senator Natasha, she said that, this injustice is not going to stand. And some of those people who have come under fire since all of this happened is Senator Ireti Kengibe because of the interview she granted on Arise Television. And, a lot of people expected that the other three women at the Senate should have, stood up for Senator Natasha because, they are of the same gender. You would expect that she would get support, if not from anywhere else. She would get support from her gender, but no, she did not get that support. And a lot of people have been reacting on this. Now, let's take a look at the details of today's news. The political dynamics within Nigeria's Labour Party have come under scrutiny following remarks by Affiong, chairman of the Gender Committee in the Labour Party's National Transition Committee. Affiong expressed this deep dissatisfaction regarding the actions of Senator Neda Omasu, who led the committee that suspended Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. In a candid video shared by Arise TV, Affiong did not mince words about her discontent. "I was so ashamed to see the role of a senator from the Labour Party. It was a shame on us." She accused Imasuen of bias, stating that its public comment invalidated the integrity of a committee's proceedings. But the worst thing about that is that even before his committee sat, he was on air saying things like a petition was a non-starter. By doing that, he invalidated even the report of his committee because he showed he was prejudiced against her even before his committee sat because he was judge and jury. Affiong's remarks signal a significant rift within the Labour Party as members grapple with issues of fairness and impartiality in their ranks. The fallout from these incidents may have far-reaching implications as party unity and public perception hang in the balance. The repercussions of such actions extend beyond individual reputations. They impact the party's commitment to gender equality and the treatment of women in politics. Affiong's strong condemnation highlights the ongoing struggle for women to be treated equitably in political discussions, especially in a landscape marked by allegations of harassment and discrimination. Let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. It's just the way that the committee sat, the way they did not even give any room. It was like they were giving an instruction to the effect that they had to, quickly sit and, suspend her and get it over with. Number one, the manner in which they hurriedly sat for the committee meeting to recommend the 6 months suspension. It felt like they did not actually investigate. They would just wanted to prosecute her. Number two, she wasn't even given a chance to talk. She wasn't given a chance to speak for herself. She wasn't given a chance to defend herself. She was just crucified and that was it. And I feel like, although some people are of the opinion that this has nothing to do with gender, like, there's nothing that has happened to Natasha that hasn't happened to the men. I'm like, are you serious? If it were to be a man in her position, I'm very sure that they would have given her a chance to speak. Some of the men who have even done worse than what she has done were given a chance to speak. Take, for example, the Kaduna State man who fought a woman at a sex toy shop in Abuja. He was given a chance to speak. He faced the committee. he was even caught up in a shouting match with Remi Tinubu as at the time. He was given a chance to speak. So how these people were not even willing to give her the benefit of the doubt, they were not even willing to cut her any slack at all, is what, surprises me the most. You all, before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment comes from Deborah, who says, "Where were all these frustrated obedience she-goats when Dino Milaye on the floor of the Senate threatened to slap and rape Remi Tinubu for daring to clap back at him? Was Remi Tinubu not a woman then, as none of them came to her defense?" How did you know that none of them came to her defense? Did Remi threaten to bring down the Senate or deal with the issue like a warrior or coward, like this on clouds insecure lady is doing? Let her serve a suspension and come back to make trouble again. If she won't go back to the suspension, useless opportunist. Wow. It took it very personal there. Kanayo says, "Let everyone know that Natasha first disobeyed order from her superior in the office because she thought that her relationship with Akpabio would save her. But unfortunately, office work is different from any affair outside. Senate top president, no one jeopardize with his official work with any other things. If Natasha mean when she claim what she claim, why now? As a senator, you above any man to tell you that can talk and you keep quiet. In US, ordinary cook will take a president to court for sexual abuse. We're in Nigeria, obviously, and people do not follow court orders. Elijah, and let me also mention that despite a court order restraining the Senate from taking any action, they only ask the Senate to wait, until a judgment is carried out. They restrained the Senate from taking action, and the Senate still went on, to give her 6 months suspension despite an existing court order. It just shows you that court order means nothing in Nigeria. Means nothing. Elijah Ogbonaya says, "I strongly believe that Senator Neda Imasuen have concluded on his plans to defect to APC, hence in inglorious actions against Senator Natasha as the leader of a committee that suspended her. Soonest he would defect to APC, Agbiru politician that don't have shame." Kazim Tete Layo says, "If you want to know disobeying women, those tougher ones than men like women teaching themselves how to be disobedient. Imagine a threatening to be disappointed as Imasuen disliked Natasha's disobedience." Oh my gosh, the grammar is just too off. Let's move on to another comment, guys. Vincent Paul says, "Fair woman, where they run politics matter. Real women know wetin I dey talk, so we don't know. I'm a woman. I don't know." Natasha, did you discuss this claim harassment with your fellow women in the house before bringing it up in the public? I just did laugh, Sha. I don't know why. The other day, Retikim Gibi also said something similar, like Natasha did not talk to them. She never said anything of such. Is it that because she did not come to you to discuss this matter, that invalidates the matter? Or is it that you feel like since she did not come out, or is it that you feel like she's mandated to come to you and talk to you guys? Because I don't understand. We all know women. Women, we are our own enemies. Like, we do ourselves most times. Do you know that what if she had gone to you guys to talk to you and the next day she wakes up and, finds the information online? What about that? You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. What do you all think of all of this ulabalu, all of these things happening in the Senate right now? Thank you very much, you all, for always listening and watching. I would love to hear from you. So please drop your opinions in the comment sections below. Bye for now.